This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Fair fight.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump in. That overhead was a bit obvious. Knockdown. Player 1 has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. All right, what's coming up next? And forward! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Taking stock. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Threads it cleanly. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Will this super art connect? Uses a drive parry against the attack.
So it goes.
Opts for the throw. Who's gonna make a move? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again. Will this super art connect? The soup catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Knockdown. Breaks those shins. Sees them coming and shrugs it. Okay, oh. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 has the life lead. Well-timed command throws there. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has the meter lead. Takes a trip. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Taking stock. And fold! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen while critical? What's gonna happen?
Meaningless efforts.
A clean KO. Nice meter alert. In there. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Burnout activates. Rodrigo. Player 2 chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Fires off the Canobo. Oh, let's go. Baits out the low kick. The low. Super armor. Hold and calculate. Nails the 3-bar. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. This unleashes some big damage. Big flatlines them. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight.
Dribble. Who's going to steal this win? Just goes for it at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Whoa, coming for you. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. What now? They're in range. Crowns them from above. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know.
Player 2 is mounting a comeback. Betting it all on this level 2 super arm. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Okay, if nothing stops this train. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. They're just gonna go for it with the soup. They are done! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Puts the super armor to good use. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Grabs them. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to the super art connect. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Burnout is triggered. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Jump. With this super art connect, the super doesn't hit. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has the super meter lead. With this super art connect, Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Ooh, will this critical art hit?
Meaningless efforts.
Low on life, but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play. This could shift things in the match drastically. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? KO! Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 has the life lead. They're going for the super art. Javelin of Marisa digs in it. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Bops him with a target combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Beautiful setup with that attack. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Fight.
How will this round turn out? What'll happen this round? How will this impact things? Well-timed command throw there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. With this super art connect, Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sees them coming and shrugs it off. KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
The drive impact is enough. Scores a big punish counter with that opening drive impact shot. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Still slugging it out at this range. Starting trouble with the Tony Kick overhead. From low heavy. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen here? Player sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Getting up close and personal, wraps it up with a throw. I smell a comeback in the works.
Is that it then? Round 4. Fight!
Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Ghost puts the super armor to good use. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Player 2 sneaks in the throw. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight!
In with the phalanx. The last round. It's now or never. Just goes for it at this range. Oh my god, they just choked it up. And it is on. Taking chunks out of drops that off. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. They're in the corner. This may change the game. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that gun back. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Gruesome. Hits with the overhead. Big counter. Knockdown. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Both fighters are big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
Quick on the draw. Really going for it. What'll happen this round? Decides to go in with the target combat. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. All right, what's coming through? Will this critical art hit?
Meaningless efforts.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Going in, both of them are low on KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight!
Burns the drive gauge. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Burnout is triggered. Player 1 has the life advantage. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters clamp Chernobyl. Closing moment in there. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight!
Puts the super armor to good use. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? That's a counter. 3-volt ices him. A quick breather. Clutch anti-air. Chernobyl. A super art. One chance here may end this match. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Still slugging it out here. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Sticks the jump in. Picks up the count, puts the super armor to good use. Who will capitalize? Gets him. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
3-volt ices him. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge puts the super armor to good use. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Just goes for it at this range. Sneaks in the throw. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Box him with a target combo. Draw critical! What's gonna happen?
Meaningless efforts.
Are they sure that this is gonna kill? Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Each hit is so important, okay? Oh. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
3-volt ices him. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity. Puts the super armor to good use. Breaks those shins. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Their spacing is so on point right now. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. The super armor. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.